Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. So we'll kick off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Syracuse's offense will take the first swing of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Trying play action. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So the Clemson Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Finds his target down the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The new set of downs after the completion. They go to the ground. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the Tigers have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Weir. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Looking for space. It's Marshall. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Now on first down from the 30. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd down, the jet sweep as they try to move the chains. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll leave it with the lone back. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Got his man on the outside. Oh, ball's out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He's got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. They'll run this play from the pistol. Power football with the run. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Give to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Gets it out fast. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Marshall. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Zimmerman. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Got a man. It's Zimmerman. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And they get the sack just like that.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Buys a little extra time. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. At the 40, there he goes. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got his man. And the defense drags him down. Trying to convert this second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense finally got some momentum going their way. The offense has had some success. Now you got them in the perfect situation, predictable situation, 3rd and long passing situation. Now I'm going to get my speedsters on the field and get ready to rush the quarterback.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man out of the backfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Colorado steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Boulder a ton of confidence. It's one game, you don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll try to pop the draw. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They're getting this guy lathered up. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Steps away. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Wide out in motion. Off play action on 1st down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Leaves it with the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. They're trying to get to him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And this dude knows how to get after quarterbacks. Last week he had 3 sacks. He gets his 1st today. I'll tell you what, you better know where he is before the ball snapped every single play.
The Orange will have to punt. Takes it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Setting up the screen. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Turns it on in midfield. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. On the move at the 30. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Using the quick game. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. The give. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. They're going to run it. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. There's a live football. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And I love running quarterbacks, but I get it when people are conservative about it, because this is why. Because they do have a tendency to fumble the football more. They don't work on those drills every day like running backs, taking care of that thing, wrapping it up. And you can see it there, and he coughed it up.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's flying by and gets it on the jet sweep. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Marshall. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll pull it on the read. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Oh my, he just shanked that one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Comes out throwing on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Finds a spot in the middle. Snowed under by the defense. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Just trucks through it. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Rich. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Second down coming up. Holds and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Off the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They go to the draw. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Orange will have to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll call for the fair catch here. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll go to the ground. He now has 85 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. The give to the back. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete to the right.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Was to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to USF. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires it incomplete. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Caught. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. He wants to throw it again. Finds his big tight end. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Running back searching for a hole. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the toss. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver shows motion. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. He's right on target. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this...
Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Right down the gut of the field. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cuse.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get behind the defense. And the DB right with him to knock it away. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Clemson. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Quickly complete. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to throw on second down. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Makes the grab down the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. Flying down the left side. Touchdown Tigers. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
PAT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. He'll run it again. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Gives it to the back on the draw. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
Clemson set up with another first down. He leaves it with his back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Fighting off the defender. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep.
And that's just a great job by the defense shutting down that jet sweep. You see the team speed they have on defense. They're willing and ready and able to go sideline to sideline with anybody in the country.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Trying play action. Quarterback moving. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Orange will have to punt. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Still running at the 40. And he breaks into the open. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Quick strike complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now they'll run the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They went up top on 2nd and short. Surely they stick to the ground here on 3rd and inches. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster in every game. He just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
The nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. It takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his career being that lead guy and putting up numbers.
Trying to make that, and it's slipped out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number one, and he wasn't able to do that.
Caught over the middle. It's Zimmerman. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. He's looking to throw it. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over USF. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give from the gun. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Got his man quickly. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing here.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And the pummeling has started.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
48, Syracuse, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Give to the running back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He looks that one in nicely. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Leaves it with the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. The sweet feet buy a little time. Open space at the 25. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Now they'll run it to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Right back to him on the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Coming after it. He makes a grab. And he wanted to get that one in, but the defense able to force him out at the 2. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to touchdown Tigers? And the punishment has been extended. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
55, Syracuse, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Feeling some heat. Pulls it in. It's Zimmerman. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They'll run the jet sweep, trying to spread this defense out. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Try to get it on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on down.
On the ground with the counter. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Clemson looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, and they convert. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. 2nd and goal for this offense. Direct snap. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. SMU is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost reminds me of the days of the great Pony Express. They're up by 31 over USF. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Got him downfield. Open runway ahead. At the 20. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Orange.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to power their way ahead. Tackle is made after the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Across the 25, he's got room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Getting some heat. Nobody open, he just throws it away and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Touchdown, Clemson! And the beatdown has ensued. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Syracuse, 21.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hurley. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Gets it out quickly. At the 40, there he goes. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's going to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Still running at the 40. All kinds of running room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on 2nd and goal. On the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. third down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On to attempt the try. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
69, Syracuse, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And, David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll come out throwing on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it on the outside, it's Zimmerman. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. The aerial assault continues. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. He wants to throw. Still looking, on the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up by 31 over USF.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
They'll give it to him again. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the counter play. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.